It took Turkish investigators 13 days to finally be given permission by Saudi authorities to enter their consulate in Istanbul, but just a few hours for them to uncover more evidence they say proves that journalist Jamal Khashoggi was killed after entering it. The Turkish Attorney General's office exclusively telling Al Jazeera that its team of investigators were able to not only recover evidence from the crime scene, but also that there had been a clear attempt to tamper with it. Earlier on Monday, a team of cleaners arrived at the diplomatic mission, a bizarre occurrence considering the circumstances. They were then followed by Saudi investigators who are part of what's been billed as a joint task force, with questions being raised as to how the main suspects in a crime can have a lead role in the investigation itself. There are still so many questions that need answers. Why did Saudi Arabia send an autopsy expert if, as some of its media outlets have been claiming, the plan was only to question Khashoggi? How did the Saudi government not know of the operation when it apparently involved two of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's personal bodyguards? And where is Jamal Khashoggi's body?
A full investigation would look at all of the cars that left the consulate from the time that Khashoggi entered up until even now. And presumably it's the personnel in the consulate, and you'd want to look at their homes and their cars. Often one can find DNA evidence of incredibly minute amounts, but telling, in vehicles well after an event occurred. So I would look at that. I would look, actually, at presumably the Saudis have cleaned everything with chlorine or who knows what, but I would look at the drain pipes, and I'd look at all of the belongings of the members of the staff who have come in and come out.
The case has forced multinational corporations like Ford, Virgin and JP Morgan to withdraw from an upcoming investment conference in Saudi Arabia. The kingdom's stock exchange suffered big losses on Sunday too. All of this, coupled with the fact that the interests of regional and superpowers are at stake, could mean that we may never know the answers. It's why people will be monitoring closely to see what evidence Turkish authorities will reveal to the public once they complete their investigations. Tuesday marks 2 weeks since Jamal Khashoggi is believed to have been murdered. Those who killed him appear to have wanted to silence him. Instead, however, their crime has triggered criticism and outrage from around the world, much of it directed towards the Saudi government. Jamal Al-Shayal, Al Jazeera, Istanbul.